What's my status right now? Yeah, I think I'm good to go. I'm not that low on anything. Let's hop in. Dad, don't tell me shit. Who is it this time? From Final Fantasy VI. The final boss of the dungeon, and yeah. Alright, music's playing, but where's the boss? That's something I would like to know. Game? It was Death Gaze, Doom Gaze, whatever you want to call him. Okay, that's scary. But he can't kill me because I've got ribbons on everybody that blocks death. It's basically no death on everybody. So, screw you, buddy. Right, to start off, I'm not going to take any chances. I'm just going to slap up the Giant's Gloves right now. You are going to slap up Haste on Zest right now. You are going to slap Protector on everybody right now. And you are going to use the White Robe, I think it is, to cast Invisor on everybody. That was a lot. That halved Zest HP. No, that did over half. Wow. That's scary. I'm glad I'm getting the Protector off on turn 1. But now I kind of need healing, otherwise all these buffs I'm going to have to redo just for Zest. Right, so let's do that. You need to... Well, you've already cast Haste on him, so cast Temper on him as well, just to buff him up a bit more. You do a Curaga on Zest only, because he kind of needs it. And a Woo... I think what you're just going to do for now is use a Light Axe, because I'm guessing he would be undead. Oh my god, on Sorba as well now! Stop! I get that Curaga off. There we go. Well, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. That did 200 HP damage! So my attacks are actually helpful here. I wonder how much Holy would do now. Can't really risk it though at this point. Right, so there's one more thing I want to do on Zest's turn, and that is Blink. What item does that again? Oh, Defender, that's it. Sorbate your HP. I don't know what I want to do. Give you that, I guess. And then, to be honest, I just want a Curaja, but I'm giving that potion just in case. Let's do a magic and let's do a flare. God, even with Protectora, that Stu does 400 damage. What the hell? It's like it didn't do anything. I think I'm going to have to use Daewoo's turn and use the Rune Staff all the time. Just get a Hilara off every turn. This is ridiculous. This dude's not messing about. Glad I saved beforehand, to be honest. Right, so Zest is now fully sorted, but HP is kind of an issue. So what I want to do is I want to protect her again. I want to start stacking that nonsense. There it is, Rune Staff. And Zest is... Oh, poo. Of course! Give him all the buffs, and as soon as he's ready to go, he gets knocked out. I was trying to stay on top of healing, it just weren't working out. Right, so... Let's just buff you up all this shit then, I guess. No, don't do that. Give yourself... No, back up. I was pressing circle, it just wasn't backing up. I want you to use the... Giant's Glove so you can have Saber. I need to revive Zest, which is fine because we've got full life. Just having a little look at what I can do. I need to get Zest back up. There's no way I'm going to win this without Zest. Zest is too necessary. Right, I'm going to use the White Robe, so once Flo revives Zest, I can immediately give an Invisor. Would you stop with the damage, please? Well, Zest's back now, so we should be able to eat at least one hit. How am I supposed to win this if I can't buff? And I'm not coming back, we're on the final floor. So we're going to get this at some point. I say that, I'm already at 38 minutes, but I got to remember I got cut out 5 minutes for other reasons. Do 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 do. Really don't know what I want to do here, because I'm just not doing any damage to this guy. It'll be annoying if he actually has his 777 health. Thank you for doing that, because I didn't actually have anything. So that gives me a free turn to heal Sorba, and we're back up to full. Sorba's pretty much almost decked out of everything. He just needs a temper and a blink, but other than that, I'd rather just keep spamming Protectorate, just to raise my defense. But I don't think I can risk doing that, to be honest. Which really does annoy me, to be honest. Did I do the Giant's Gloves? I can't remember if I did or not. I did give him haste, though. He needs a temper. Right, so here's what we're going to do. Protect her up, and you're going to immediately heal whatever happens with a Rune Staff. Well, we're immune to that, so that's a free turn for us. That's helpful. So, I can now finish off Zest here again. Now everyone's got that back. Zest's a couple of steps behind. So now, Sorba needs a temper. They both need blink. So, where is my defender? Get that off. You need a temper. So use that on yourself. I want to do another Protector, but I'm worried I'm going to get hit, so I'm going to do a Protector first, and then I will once again use a Rune Staff. Yep, there's some there we go, now we got some defense, because that was only 200 damage, not 400. So now we're at that point. And we're still raising our defense. Right, so you're all ready to go. You just need blink, so let's get that up. No, I've gone past it. There's defender. Right. Flow, you need a... Wait. HP's not really an issue at the moment, which is fine, so we'll just do one more Protector. I'm not using it any more other than that, because I think I've already maxed it out. But I'm just doing it just for assurance. Oh, you dare. I'm glad that Daewoo's using it, because he's going to get the most out of it. That's an 800 right there. We're now doing damage. Okay, so I picked myself up from that little sloppy nonsense because he's wasted 2 turns in a row by casting Death and then trying to use Null Break, which I didn't have any protection on that, so on Zest, because they didn't have Protect at the time, so he didn't even lose that. So yeah, Zest and Sorba all ready to go, but there is one thing I do need to do one more time with Sorba, and that is give haste to Flow. Flow, I'm going to use your turn now to start buffing you up for physical damage, because that would actually help. And just for assurance, Daewoo's still going to be using the Rune Staff, just to keep the healing going for now. Even Sorba's now taking the hits, this is good. So that's a haste. Now Flow needs 1 temper, which Sorba can provide, and then we're all ready to go. Temper. You need a blink. I'm not going to give... Well, I might give everyone blink. I don't know. Where's Defender? There you are. Daewoo's almost got everyone back up to full health, so yeah, just keep doing that for now. Rune Staff again. Oh, 315. Why is it going up again? Is our Protector's wearing off? I might have to slap another one on just in case. But Flow is now all ready to go as well. So you can attack, you can attack. I'm going to make you do one more Protector just in case. And Daewoo now needs Blink, and we're all sorted. Because Daewoo does not need Saber, doesn't need Temper, doesn't need Haste. Because he's not going to do any physical damage. He's just going to be pure magic, so... That's all he's going to be. So I need Defender on him, and yeah, we're all good to go now. After this turn, we should all be maximally buffed. There's 1,000. Sorba didn't do a lot because he didn't get a crit, so that's a problem. So yeah, now we're all ready to go. So you attack, and then depending on what Flo needs to do. Do we need healing? Nope. Do we need any more protects? No. So she can attack with her Masamune, and Daewoo either attacks with items or heals with items, or just does a nice decent attack with Flare. That's the plan. So now we're all completely buffed. We have got everything. This is my current setup. This is what's going down. I know that was a lot of blabbering on just setting up there, but that's how long it takes. But once you're ready, you can tank the hits and you can dish out the damage. I mean, look at that. I'm going to use Daewoo's turn, because I'd rather have free healing than spending MP to heal. Unless it's a dire situation. Right now we're taking chip damage in terms of 100 HP at a point. So just to refuel that extra 150, if Daewoo does it with the rod, that's basically healing all that damage. Like so. Doing that one more time will max out Daewoo and Zest. So, yeah, that works out rather well. So I will do that one more time. So it's just basically attack, then do I need a protector, or do I want to heal, or do I want to attack? And then it's a heal or a magic attack. That's basically how it's going to go down from now. And his death attacks cannot do anything to us. And if he does use his null break or whatever, that will probably get rid of our protects, which I can just slap a few more on. I mean, I think Zest's actually got protect as well as a magic skill, so I can just use his turn to buff someone else up while I can still get my decent heals off, so I don't have to waste Flo's magic prowess, because it's not affected by intelligence. It's just a stat buff. So, yeah, just do that, I guess, and slap up another flare. I don't have an item that can use flare, so just gonna have to use my magic. Perfectly fine. Seems like Flo's not doing as much damage. Maybe I didn't give her a saber. I can't remember. It's hard to remember all the buffs I've given. I mean, I could easily just slap another one on right now, but I want to actually... Oh, should I? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give Flo the Giant's Gloves again. I can't remember if I did that or not, to be honest. And then with Daewoo's turn, going to use the Rune Staff just to get that HP back. Yeah, we're not even taking 100 damage anymore. We got this. This is a tough fight. It was piss easy because we all had ribbons, so the Sneeze couldn't one-shot us with Typhoon, Chop On, whatever. Then with Ultros, Orthros, whatever. He was more difficult because he was very bulky. The Phantom Train was deceptively easy because it looked hard because he's a big sprite. This dude, we know he means business because he's the final one of the dungeon, and he's also a late game boss where the other three were like recurring as well as early game in terms of Final Fantasy VI standards. So it all adds up. It all adds up. Slap another flare on. How dare you hurt Flo? You son of a bitch! Get flared on. Flared on? Sounds like a Pokemon name. Make it happen, Nintendo. That'd be awesome. Well, we're dropping from that high thousands that we were doing with Zest, but maybe that was just a very low roll. I don't know. Should I try a Holy? What's my HP right now? I'm going to try a Holy because it is light-based damage and he is susceptible to it, so I don't know how much that will actually do. But that is going to use up a whole 50 MP, so let's replenish that immediately, since we have the free turn to do so from healing. Daewoo giving a Ether to Flo. See what this does. I mean, she's doing an average of 180, 200 with her attacks at the moment, so if this does a bit more, it does only slightly more. Like 70 points at max. So, we're not going to do that again. We're just going to keep using Flare, which uses 50 MP as well. It's basically an E for a use. That's ridiculous. Boom! God, I'm at 48 minutes now. Probably going to be a long video despite what I thought it was going to be. That was actually 1,000 hits. It's just a matter of time now when we win this, really. Wait, do I need healing? Yeah, everyone's down about 500 HP, roughly. I'm going to use one. So let's use a rune staff on Daewoo. Or with Daewoo. Use his high intelligence for a big heal boost. Of 150 a pop, bang. It actually goes to 160 for Sorba, which is kind of odd. Everyone's pretty much back up to max health, other than Zest, but that's fine. He can take a couple more punches. I mean, Zefgate isn't even using death or null break attacks anymore. He's just doing physical damage, so it's like, I don't even need to worry about dealing with that anymore because he knows it doesn't work. It's just, oh, I've tried this, nothing happened. Not gonna bother using it anymore. It's like once you jip it, it's like with Chupon, Typhon, whatever as well. I say both names because the game uses a different name than what I'm used to, so because it's a retranslation. So you get what I mean? It's like different. Okay, now Daewoo's starting to run out of magic. He can only use Flare 2 more times after this turn. Hopefully, though, that's all we should need. Because otherwise, I'm just going to start using items that just do level 2 spells. So at least then he's still not doing... He's just not sitting there and doing 5 damage with his knife. Actually, I'm going to go back to your turn, and I'm going to use a Korja on Zest, because he's starting to run low on health. And only him, funnily enough. So... You know, I'm going to pop off a gauntlets just to see how much damage that will actually do. Unless that finishes them off. Nope, sometimes that does happen. So now he's fully healed. Gauntlets, how much does this do? Just so we know when we do run out of flares. That's not bad, actually. That's decent at what Flo's doing with her physical attacks. So I can just keep spamming level 2 magic-based items to have a free cast in it all the time. If I run out of flares, because right now flares are doing like 3 times that much damage. So I've only got one more flare after that one. Which helps, we're piling on the damage, it's fine. I mean, I know I could be using an E for a turn, but I'd rather keep piling on the damage. It's not like he needs the magic, really, for anything. Since we have items that can do decent enough damage anyway. So healing with Ethers just seems like a waste. Plus, if I need healing, I can just use the Rune Staff. So yeah, let's just use the Thunderous Staff again. Thunderous Staff? The gauntlets, you know what I mean. Yeah. Wow, that's only 600. That was like half of what Zest could possibly do. Alright, let's use this final flare. Let's flare him up in a brilliant light. Maybe that'll be... Oh, never mind! Sorba got the finishing strike. You know what, Sorba? As soon as you were like... I gave you flack for like falling so often and being the unluckiest, you've really brought yourself back, good sir. Not only did you get us the enhancer, not only did you get an amazing level up despite being late because of your previous screw-ups, but you also just landed the final hit on Doomgaze before Daewoo could use his final flare. And I was building that up as well. Poor Zest even got knocked out in that battle, and we had to bring him back and rebuff him, and we still did it. Hell yes! Lightbringer, what do you do? Lightbringer, there you are. A sword. Oh!
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Why did I never do this dungeon before the Lifespring Grotto? Dude! Only the Red Wizard can equip it. You know what? That don't matter because it casts Holy when used. It casts Holy when used. The ultimate damaging white magic spell of this game. Maximum MP cost of 50. That only white wizards can learn. And we just got it in an item. And that means if you equip it to a freaking red wizard, not only are you going to have decent attack power because it's a sword, swords have decent attack power regardless, but if you just go to your item menu and use it, you have infinite holy usage with a red wizard. And now everyone can use it. And considering that, you know, Flo only has an intelligence of 36, but Daewoo has an intelligence of 48, we're going to be murdering shit. If we use it with Daewoo. It might actually do more damage than Flare. Well, it is light-based, while Flare is non-elemental, but still, you don't know. We can experiment with that. It's still decent. It's pretty much the counterpart of Flare. Just does more damage to undead enemies. But with that, we're out. We're done. We've done the dungeon. We can oh, there's an additional item. So that's where it is. My mouth was just agape. I didn't know what to respond with. That does the most amount of damage considering HP, right? Sword bound to its wielders, yeah. And Zest would obviously benefit the most from that with its high HP threshold. Only the upgraded classes can use it though. Anyone can use it. In fact, Daewoo could probably do some decent damage now if I give it to him. That's an idea. I mean, if we look at our HP here, Zest's at 870. I mean, everyone's at a decent HP rate when it's at max, and since Daewoo doesn't get hit a lot, it might actually be better to give it to him, because then he will actually have decent attack power. Instead of just giving it to the person who will have the maximum amount of health, which will probably give us the maximum amount of damage. But, wow. Oh, I forget. It does actually raise your attack power as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I don't care if this video is too long for such small amount of progress in terms of flaws, but what a haul! No, I want to leave. So, and considering that chests respawn, I could actually go through this dungeon multiple times and get all the weapons for everybody. Just think about that for a moment. Just think about that for a moment. That is ridiculous. And you know what this means? Just so I can get to a town. I want to actually try it out. I'm going to equip it to Zest. In fact, just slap on potions on everybody just to heal them at the max. Because I want the maximum effect out of this. Oh, wait, did I do enough? No, I didn't. Yeah, okay. So, before we end this off, I need to see how much damage this does. If I can get into an encounter. I'm just heading back to the ship, but I can cut the rest of that. I can buy all my potions and stuff off screen again. So, Zest, with the ultimate weapon at max health, does... Ooh, that's without buffs! 1300! To be fair, these are weak enemies, but still. Soba does just under what Zest did. Is definitely the best weapon we have. Oh, 787. So, Flo's got it right now. By the way, the Masamune can be equipped by everybody as well. There we go. So, Zest is 1300, Sorba is 1100, Flo is 1000 on the... is roughly 1000. Daewoo, how much do you do, my boy? I feel like that was a bad test. Let's see how much Daewoo does. That's even less than last time. What the hell? One more test. Let's see how much you do. Get a crit. 666. Okay, so Zex. So. Okay. Daewoo does more damage than what he used to do. I'll say that much. But. And it's a massive improvement, don't get me wrong. Brings him up to par with the rest of the team if they weren't holding onto weapons. But considering that everybody other than Daewoo can reach the thousands in these tests, and Daewoo within 4 attempts in swinging it, even with a crit, just barely reached 800, or it was just under 800. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It sucks to have the lowest amount of health. I don't know who I want to give it to be honest. I mean, it would be helpful for him, considering it. Look, I mean, look at that. I mean, he doesn't use his physical attacks that often. He just uses items from the menu if he just wants to attack everybody with decent damage with his intelligence without using magic. So, if I wanted to give it to anybody, let's see. King Jumanji, yeah, it's like the next best thing, so you keep that since only you or Zez can equip it, but Zez can only equip the Excalibur, so you are the only one who can equip the King Jumanji. Masamune can go to anybody, so if I give you Ultimate Weapon, because you've got decent enough health, and it does actually give you an alternate option for when you don't want to use magic to heal, since you're doing even more damage than before, but for you, the Masamune is more of just a basic upgrade for you. Which I'm going to do. I mean, I know that we upgraded to the Gladius during that dungeon, and even though it was only a 1-point attack increase, it gave us more evasion, but with the Ultimate Weapon, it's worth having that equipped, so everyone's got a decent weapon now. So, yeah, Flo's going to have it, because then she can give up the Masamune, since Sorba and Zest are the only ones who can equip those two weapons. So I won't be able to, like, mix and match and swap them that easily. Ultimate Weapon and Masamune can go to anybody in my team, so I'll switch out the Masamune for the Ultimate Weapon, since Flo gets the most benefit out of it out of the two, while Daewoo gets just generic upgrade, just in case I want to spam. So, there we go. That is what I'm going to do. That was a very long... That was a longer episode than I thought it was going to be. I'm actually over an hour. I don't know how long this episode is going to be. I do apologise for that. But hey, we got Ultimate Weapon. We got the Lightbringer, which casts wholly upon use in the items menu. You can't get much more better than that. I think we are actually ready for the Livespring Grotto now. I am not scared at all. And yeah, I'll see you for the next episode where we actually begin the Livespring Grotto. But, of course, off screen, I'm going to be buying and maxing out all my potions, high potions, and ethers once again. With that, see you guys next time.